Right. Hello, welcome back to our free CCNA series. So, as promised, we're going to have more lectures for CCNA. And before we start, I do apologize for my voice. Right now, I'm recording this past midnight and very early in the morning. So, I might need to control my voice, but we're still going to do. We're still going to do it, or we're going to have our lecture today. Right, so our next topic would be 5.2, section 5.2, describe security program, elements, user awareness, training, and physical access control. Alright, so let's start with user awareness. So user awareness, by definition, so employees are regularly updated about current threats, and we all know what threats are. On our previous lecture, threats are anything that could potentially harm your system or a server, right? So let's say this is a server. So user awareness is really important because we all know that most risks or most problems or breaches happening in IT are usually because of human error, right? Maybe someone clicked wrong site, someone just browsing malicious website, so attackers was able to, or bad actors was able to penetrate to the company or system, or someone doing or having weak password. That's why we have security policy or password policy that will prevent those weak passwords. So user awareness, it's more on giving every part of your company, like users, aware on what's happening with the IT world, right? That's why we have newsletters that are sent daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on the company. That newsletters that could be the latest trends about technology and also the latest attacks happening to different sectors, right? It could also be sending updates about any malicious activity that we're able to track or receive by using our monitoring tools, right? So those are user awareness, right? So of course, for this user awareness, so it's not just about IT, it's every part of, or every people in the company, right? So once they are aware, so of course we have to do the training. So trainings, staff participate in annual cybersecurity training that includes hands-on simulation. So for different for other companies, this would not be annual, so it depends, right? Others have it monthly. For my case, we do have trainings modules that we need to finish like quarterly. So it's just like a form of video, and after that you're going to answer quizzes related to those videos or those modules that you have read. The reason why I'm laughing, because most of the time people in the corporate world would not really bother to read all of those, or if you're going to read it, you're just basically scanning it and you're not trying to learn anything from it, right? So we're just doing it for the purpose that it's part of the requirements. So I think most important training that we can do as an IT or security team is to really do the hands-on simulation. So for our case, we are sending a phishing email to all employees, and once you've clicked that phishing email, you'll be required to take another trainings or modules. So the more time that you're and the more that you're getting victim to this one, the more that we're going to send you more phishing email. So in my case, I also a victim of a phishing email. I think I've clicked one of the phishing email before, because it says on the email that I've agreed, like this is me, and then I received like an email. I received like email, and it says on the email that I agreed on a certain conditions, and I know I did not sign on anything for the past few weeks. So that's why, out of curiosity and also uh, panic as well. So I just jump on that email and click the attached file, and hola, I need to. Hola, it's a phishing email, and I need to finish some trainings that I need to. Trainings in order for me to prevent this to happening. So again, that's one way for us to conduct training to a corporate setup, and I think that's what more effective is, and that is what is more effective. Like if you're going to do the hands-on training or simulations to within the company, right? And lastly would be the physical access control, so restricting who can enter sensitive areas or access equipment. So this one, it's very easy to understand. Of course, in every setup, like let's say you're part of the production team, so you have this kind of badges that will only allow you to enter most likely like the production floor where the computers are, and that badge would not be able to access the IT room or the data center wherein network devices and systems are located. So of course we have to do all this stuff, because no matter how, and let's say you have your security devices here, like no matter how tight your policies are, like maybe you have a lot of ACL, like firewall rules, and you have a lot of traffic, or like QoS, like how you control your traffic in order for you to avoid any downtime on the production. If someone enter that device, they can just easily plug off that device. And as we all know, Cisco devices, you can just easily turn it off or on. You can just basically plug it off using the cable, or just shut down the UPS, and then the system will down. Right, so that's why it's very important to have a physical access control. So this 5.2 section is a very quick topic. I'm not going to deep dive on this one. I feel like these topics are something that we've already tackled before, but for the sake of following the syllabus, we're going to run through it, like for this case, so that we're not going to miss anything on the syllabus of Cisco. Alright, so I think that's all for today. See you on our next lecture. Thank you.